The evil that rules our world takes its roots on many levels, like sexual energy manipulation and pedophilia. I told you, in order for you to understand how Satanism is around us and rules our world, I must show you. So get ready to go down one of the darkest rabbit holes with me yet. One of the biggest scandals may well be the one involving Hillary Clinton and a laptop previously owned by U.S. politician Anthony Weiner. In the lead up to the 2016 presidential election between Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton, WikiLeaks published thousands of leaked emails sent and received by the Democratic National Committee. On November 4, 2016, Eric Prince appeared on Breitbart Radio outlining the discovery on Weiner's laptop, which he claimed was being blocked by Attorney General Lynch. Many of these emails were from the account of Clinton's campaign manager, John Podesta, who had a significant political background, including serving as Bill Clinton's chief of staff and as a counselor to Barack Obama. The emails reportedly revealed corruption within the Clinton Foundation, including money laundering and the party's relationships with the media and banks. Sidney Powell was speaking at Hillsdale College, and she criticized the FBI, asserting that there was substantial prosecutable evidence and noting that some officers investigating the laptop's contents were reportedly so disturbed by what they saw that they became physically ill.
675,000 Clinton emails when they got Anthony Weiner's laptop in a search warrant because of all his sex perversion issues. It was all the Clinton emails, the Clinton Foundation, her Secretary of State emails, Huma Abedin's emails. Lots of people emailed Huma as a proxy for Hillary. There's a lot that can be prosecuted. I have no doubt on that laptop. In fact, I heard that the New York police officers who saw some of it, even though they're hardened investigators, literally had to go throw up.
Shortly after that, the NYPD chief, who was directly involved in Anthony Weiner's laptop case, killed himself. And let me put it to you this way. There were a total of 12 individuals who saw Anthony Weiner's laptop computer, which contained incriminating information on Hillary Clinton and other powerful individuals in the United States. And 9 of those 12 people, including the NYPD officers, are dead now. There was something else hidden in these emails, something much more sinister and strange. As many began digging in on the contents of Podesta's emails, they discovered bizarre references to pizza and other food. Phrases such as, the realtor found a handkerchief, I think it has a map that seems pizza-related, and I'm dreaming of your hot dog stand in Hawaii, and I consider ice cream, its purchase and consumption, serious business. And I think Obama spent $65,000 of taxpayers' money flying in pizza dogs from Chicago for a private party at the White House not long ago. I assume we are using the same channels? Out of the WikiLeaks 2060 Podesta emails, there are 149 references to pizza, 73 references to hot dogs, 85 references to cheese, 78 to pasta, 41 to sauce, 84 to ice cream, and 47 to walnut. All in very bizarre contexts that had nothing to do with food. I mean, who in their right mind arranges to get pizza for an hour? And why are John Podesta, his brother Tony Podesta, and their associates so obsessed with pizza? It's because pizza and hot dogs are actually code words for something else. You've probably never heard of this because you aren't a deranged pedophile. However, much like the world of the mafia, pedophilia has its own language and codes. To really understand this, we must look closer at a man named James Alefantis and the Washington, D.C. pizza restaurant Comet Ping Pong that is referenced so many times in the emails and was often used to host Clinton and Obama fundraisers. Meet James Alefantis. In 2012, GQ magazine described him as one of the 50 most powerful men in Washington, D.C. Now I know what you're probably thinking, how could a small restaurant owner make it into such a prestigious list? Well, let's examine how his restaurant presents itself. Inside, the walls are covered with artwork by Arrington de Dioniso, depicting eerie figures with antlers holding heads. Additionally, Alefantis is not known for being a big fan of Trump. This all may not seem too concerning, but in my opinion it isn't appropriate for a family pizza joint. Now let's take a look at some of the bands that regularly perform at Comet Ping Pong. Their posters are often depicted with images of blood and gore, which doesn't seem suitable for all ages despite what the advertisement suggests. Why are there so many babies? Why are there such disgusting references to pizza? Why is there a young girl in a t-shirt that says pizza slut written on it? And why are his friends calling this the kill room? Commenting things like, just rinse it off when you're done. What's with the obsession with little coffins? Take a look at this poster from Comet Ping Pong. It shows what appears to be bodies becoming more opaque as they float away from a central figure. This image directly references the work of Kim Noble, an artist with dissociative identity disorder and over 13 different personalities. Noble, who was a victim of satanic ritual, sexual abuse, and trauma-based mind control, has openly discussed her experiences, which echo the CIA's MK-Ultra mind control operations during World War II. These paintings are highly disturbing and make me feel sick just looking at them. Interestingly, here is one of her pieces called Key. Do you see anything familiar? Notice the Kabbalah tree of life right in the center. Also notice the inverted writing. More satanic symbolism. Why would Comet Ping Pong posters reference these disturbing works? And is it all just a coincidence? Alefantis did own an art gallery called Strand on Volta in Washington, D.C. And as it turns out, the Podesta brothers are close associates of James Alefantis. The brothers have even hosted regular pizza parties at Tony Podesta's house. Tony Podesta is a political lobbyist and art collector. Here he is standing by a large art piece in his house, hanging from the ceiling called Arch of Hysteria. It was created in 1993 during the height of Jeffrey Dahmer's notoriety. The sculpture imitates the arch pose Dahmer left his victims in. It also references a scene from The Exorcist, the third movie, that chose a similar arched pose. And Dahmer was obsessed with this movie. He allegedly would make his victims watch clips of the movie before killing them. The statue's creator, Louise Bourgeois, had a documented interest in exorcism. Some other artwork displayed in the Podesta house is by Serbian painter Biljana Đurđević. Take a look at some of his pieces. His brother John Podesta also owns work by this same artist. But there's something startling to note. The paintings of the pool resemble the same exact pool found in the Vanderbilt's Biltmore estate. The bizarre connection is Gloria Vanderbilt, who is also a renowned artist, is also the mother of Anderson Cooper. Are you starting to see how things are more connected than they appear? People have also speculated that this boy in one of the paintings is possibly Anderson Cooper himself because of the resemblance. This, however, is just mere speculation. Podesta and his wife are also great admirers of Patricia Piccinini. Take a look at some of her artwork. Do you see where I'm going with this? How could this not make a normal person feel absolutely sick? And what kind of person would want this kind of artwork displayed in their home? This isn't artistic, it's disturbing and grotesque. More concerningly, it suggests child predation. In a previous post, I mentioned how Podesta attended Marina Abramovich's renowned spear cooking events. Anyone with half a brain can connect the dots. For instance, why did one of Podesta's emails reference still being in a torture room? And what was the supposed kill room on Alefantis' Instagram? Now let's take a closer look at some of the regular performance at Comet Ping Pong. Listen to what one of the performers says on stage.
Welcome friendly people to Comet Pizza and Ping Pong. Have any of you enjoyed this special pizza here tonight? But no, she didn't. She held on to that child all the way to the end. And the fucked up thing was really, it was after it was born. I had to put that shit down. Euthanasia. You're poor. I was like, is this what happens with us babies? And it gets like all this noise.
It wasn't long after WikiLeaks released Podesta's emails that people began connecting the dots, leading to the birth of what's known as Pizzagate. Through extensive research and investigation, it was revealed that a network of child trafficking were operating right in Washington, D.C. All these strange references to food like pizza, ice cream, chicken, walnut, pasta or hot dogs was nothing other than the preferences of pedophiles. They use these codes to communicate, hiding things in plain sight and deceiving the masses into thinking they just like pizza.
Selena, you've always been so sweet. You really are a genuine fan, and it's amazing. And we've known each other for years. Yeah. You've been to my house. We've had pizza. Girl after my own heart. Do we love a pizza or what? We love a pizza. We do. It's so much fun.
Tease Joe sometimes, but he has been at my side for 7 years. I love that man. He's not just a great vice president, he is a great friend. We've gotten so close in some places in Indiana, they won't serve us pizza anymore.
Pull the lid off it, to be the whistleblower. I'm sick and tired of the secrets and the lies. It is the secret symbol of the Illuminati, and you're a part of it, and it is the all-mocking tongue.
Oh, I like it.
It's the symbol of the all-mocking tongue. And I'm sick of it. I want everybody to be in on the joke, man. You know what I mean? For years now, talk show hosts, people on television, people in sitcoms have been hired by the government to throw you off the track, to distract you, to make you laugh and stuff like that, make you happy and docile so you don't know what's really going on. You know, when they get out there in the woods in a circle naked and they decide these things and, you know, and you know, look at him trying to come it out. It's hilarious.
Come on, go. Let's go eat some fried fish, fried fish. Come on, road and go. Let's go eat some fried fish, fried fish. 'Cause there's no more pasta, oh no. So we're gonna eat some fried fish, fried fish.
You want the whole box? Really?
Well, no, not the whole box.
All right. Cheese, that's a cheese. Yeah. Julia wants cheese. Who's your favorite movie star? They're here. Who do you want to talk to? Oh, Sandy? Sandy, you have money. You've got a lot of money. You can tip him, right?
Sure, I'll take it.
Where's Harvey Weinstein? Harvey.
Why is the closest associate of Hillary Clinton emailing her to say that they were hoping to sacrifice a chicken to Moloch? And there it is. These gods all have a common theme in that they are associated with child sacrifice. This is why Saturn in all paintings is depicted as eating a child. At this stage, it's essential to recognize the grim and secretive activities that surround us. The malevolence should be clear. Many were beginning to really unravel the entire puzzle regarding Pizzagate. But of course, as expected, any time we get so close to putting the pieces of the puzzle together, the media intervened. They quickly and cleverly stepped into to discredit what they labeled merely as a conspiracy theory.
A Kelly File exclusive tonight on the conspiracy theory that came to be known as Pizzagate. File exclusive, James Alefantis, owner of Comet Ping Pong in Washington, D.C. James, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
What a terrible ordeal this must have been for you.
It has been. And it started to appear that images of children and other people were being taken from social media and blasted throughout the internet with this insane conspiracy idea filled with just lies about this impossible international conspiracy of human traffickers involving Hillary Clinton.
Oh my goodness. And you're a Democratic donor. There's nothing illegal about that.
No.
It doesn't make you a pedophile or somebody who's part of a child sex ring. One of the pictures that Trey showed in the report, people have been pointing to, well, look at this is evidence. There's a child with their hands taped down. And you say there's a very simple explanation for that.
Yeah, I'm very glad that you've had us on today. It's an incredible thing. We've invited your cameras into the restaurant because people have all of these ideas. And this is, people use social media. This is a picture of my godchild in a completely innocent place, very happily playing with her sister. Her sister's taped her hands. Her parents are there. I put this on my Instagram with their approval. Right there, it sits there on the internet for a year and a half, and people start building these lies and falsities about innocent people and then spreading this image over the internet.
When people talk about fake news, you know, a lot of folks just roll their eyes like, oh, you know, whatever. People will figure it out. The truth is they don't always figure it out.
It's a pack of lies, and it's dangerous.
And to be accused of being a pedophile because you have emails that talk about pizza. When you run a pizza parlor, I mean, there are going to be emails like, well, the word pizza seems out of place. This is fake. Fake.
Thank you. It's true. Yes, it's like being terrorized. It's been over a month of daily death threats to me, hundreds of phone calls to the restaurant, asking for all kinds of wild things like ordering a cheese pizza, something that we just do. We're a pizza place,
right.
A family-friendly pizza place. We've been in existence for 10 years in the same location. So it was difficult and shocking. Now, our community has rallied around us.
Good.
So we have people coming in. There's families and kids. We're there. We have private security. We're trying to make sure that our staff feels safe, that our community feels safe, that our customers feel safe.
What's the bottom line quickly? What's the takeaway? What needs to change?
I think there has to be some way of breaking these things up. It's impossible that this news can go from one person to the next in a grand conspiracy theory. No reporting, no ability to do anything.
I know Reddit has banned this topic on its website. I mean, slowly but surely, those who help fan it are trying to dial it back out of the safety, you know, out of concerns for the safety of those who have been endangered by
Really, this could happen to anyone. It's not just us. It's
wow.
any single person.
He dismissed the claims as fake and audaciously portrayed Elefantis as a victim, suggesting his family business was unfairly slandered. However, there was no genuine investigation or critical inquiry into Elefantis. The media simply echoed a narrative of victimhood, repeatedly using terms like fake and conspiracy theory. Controlling the media means controlling the narrative. Then there came the false slack. Anyone who recognizes their tactics and patterns were awaiting, as they are frequently employed by the Illuminati elite and the media to control the narrative and divert attention from significant issues.
North Carolina to the Washington restaurant.
It was December 4th, and a man walked in the front door into a crowded dining room filled with families eating, carrying a loaded, large AR-15 assault rifle, walked through this dining room here, down this bar.
Of course, he couldn't find the basement full of horrors because it didn't exist.
This gunman went to this one locked spot, and at this point he shoots his AR-15.
Well, he lets off his rifle?
Yes. Into this door, and the bullets went into our computer system here.
Can I have a look?
Yeah.
Just check.
And there's our computer system still there in our messy closet.
But no secret basement?
No.
So he realized that there's nothing there?
Yeah, and immediately laid down his weapons, and he surrenders to the police.
And he ended up just shooting a computer?
Yeah.
I like the symbolism of that. He shot the only thing that had actually spread the trouble in the first place.
Do you see what is happening here? This alleged gunman was manipulated as a covert operative to destroy incriminating evidence, portraying him as merely an agitated civilian. Once again, they are blatantly mocking us. Another discrepancy is that Elefantis refuted the existence of a basement at Comet Ping Pong. This is a common argument for those trying to debunk the entire Pizzagate conspiracy theory, because then it would dismiss the possibility of a so-called kill room. Of all the evidence that has been provided, that is the one talking point that they use to try to refute everything else. But there's one problem. If that was the case, why did Elefantis mention storing tomatoes in the restaurant's basement in a previous interview with Metro Weekly? Because he's lying. Moreover, it's suspicious that the only shot fired by the lone gunman conveniently hit the hard drive of Elefantis' computer, potentially erasing any evidence linked to child trafficking and abuse. Here's where things go even deeper and more sinister. Let's take a closer look at the man at the center of the Pizzagate storm, James Achilles Elefantis. He was in a long-term relationship with David Brock, founder of Media Matters. an organization claiming to be dedicated to correcting misinformation in the U.S. media. How convenient and fitting that the alleged gatekeeper of truth is personally intertwined with one of the most suspicious figures in one of the darkest corners of the internet. David Brock himself, ironically, was implicated in the disturbing pedophilia revelations featured in An Open Secret, a documentary exposing the depravity within elite circles. And here's Alefantis posting photos of Brock alongside Lynn D. Rothschild. Yes, that Rothschild. You know, the family that somehow finds themselves hovering around every power structure and financial empire known to man. Dig deeper into Alefantis' Instagram, and the symbolism becomes harder to ignore. One post shows a young man wearing a French slogan that translates to, "I love children." Just a coincidence? Perhaps. Or perhaps it's a thinly veiled message hiding in plain sight. And then we come to the name itself. James Achilles Alefantis. Break it apart. In French, it is chillingly close to the phrase, "I love children." Too much of a stretch? Maybe, but let's keep going. What about the name Achilles? A strange middle name unless you're trying to say something. Because as it turns out, of Evelyn Achille de Rothschild, who, according to records, fathered an illegitimate child named Louise George Alefantis in 1915. The surname, it said, was inherited from his unknown mother. Fast forward to the present day, and we have another Alefantis, complete with the same unusual middle name, Achilles. So, is it a coincidence that the man at the center of the Pizzagate firestorm just so happens to share both a name and a bloodline with the most powerful banking dynasty on Earth? A family known for modifying names? Name changes for this bloodline are not random, they are calculated. They're shields, tools for concealment as much as control.